Hello, everybody. Welcome back once again to JJPB. You know, it's JJ with you once again. It's time for another PC Minority Report. Something strange just slipped into the PC hardware, the world. And guess what? Almost nobody noticed it. No big announcement, no flashy keynotes, no marketing blitz, just a quiet little whisper in the background like HUDIMM, a new DDR5 standard that looks like the normal on the outside, installs like any other stick, and sits there like in your motherboard pretending to be a part of the family. Kind of. But once you peel back the label, once you look at the what's actually going on under the hood, you realize that things isn't just different. It's literally half of what DDR5 is supposed to be. One sub channel, one 32-bit lane, one half bandwidth, one half the density, one half the performance, and yet somehow it's still being sold under the same DDR5 umbrella. And that's the question that becomes, like everybody says, why? That's the question. Why would anyone create this? Why would anyone approve of this? And why is it suddenly appearing now in 2026 when the PC market is already under pressure from every direction? That's another question. Why is it? To understand HUDIMM, you have to understand the bigger picture, really. The part the industry doesn't want you to talk about as content creators or as consumers. DDR5 prices didn't rise because of gamers. They didn't rise because of PC builders. They rose because servers, the AI servers, are eating memory like it's if you go out into space and you see a big old black hole and just sucks everything up. That's about what AI is doing right now. Every hyperscaler, every cloud provider, every AI startup is buying DRAM by the tons. And when the bigger players buy everything, the consumer market just gets the leftovers. You see, we just get stuff from China. They paste it together like y'all saw in some of those reports. But anyway, instead of fixing the supply chain, instead of increasing production, instead of stabilizing pricing, the industry did what they always do. They created another workaround, a compromise, a solution that solves nothing but looks good on a spreadsheet. HUDIMM is that workaround. A cut down half bandwidth DIMM designed to reduce manufacturing costs by reducing the number of DRAM chips on the module. Less silicon, less complexity, less bandwidth, less everything. It sucks. But hey, it's cheaper, right? Who knows? But that's all that matters to OEMs who want to ship millions of budget desktops without paying the DDR5 rising price tag. We know this. We know they're trying to cut everybody. See, I'm a builder. I'm a gamer. You know, I'm all of the above and a content creator. So I'm going to lay it down on the line so you all understand. But here's the part that gets interesting. HUDIMM wasn't created by some no-name brand trying to make a quick buck. No, guys, no. This thing had fingerprints from ASRock, Intel, and Team Group. Big names, real players, companies that just don't experiment with shit. But they did with the memory standards for fun. And yet, none of them are shouting about it. None of them are putting out a big press release. None of them are proudly saying, hey, everyone, we just made DDR5 slower. Get it? Instead, HUDIMM is being slipped into the market quietly, almost like they're hoping nobody notices until it's already too late and it's everywhere. And that's exactly why we're talking about it today. That's why we're here. That's why I'm here telling you today. Let's just break it down. Because HUDIMM isn't just a new memory stick, it's a symptom, a warning, a red flag that DDR5, the market, is under so much pressure that companies are now cutting memory in half just to keep the system affordable. Instead of cutting the, the price in half of DDR5, they're cutting the DDR5 in half. Ugh. And the average consumer? That's a big question. There's not going they're not going to know the difference, the average consumer, because they don't build their systems. They just buy what's ever on the shelf. All they're going to see is DDR5. They're going to say they see the lower price and they're going to think they're getting a deal because they hear overpricing on RAM. They think they're going to get a deal. Meanwhile, their bandwidth is cut by 45 to 50%. Their performance is closer to my PC down here, the DDR4 system. I got 3200 megahertz RAM. That's about what it's going to be cut down to. And then that's any modern DDR5 kit. And the worst part, and that's the question, it'll still pass a compatibility check. It'll still boot. It'll still run. It'll still look normal until you start wondering why your system feels so slow when you're benchmarking that somebody threw a turtle into your system. And here's where the drama really kicks in. HUDIMM can be mixed with regular DDR5. Yeah, I heard that and I fell apart. You can literally combine a half-width DIMM with a full-width DIMM and end up with a Frankenstein memory configuration that technically works but behaves like they're on a 3-lane highway with 1 lane closed. Guys, I've always said this, and I want you to keep in mind. In your A2, you got an A2 and B2 channel. You put one of those 1/2 sticks in the A2 channel, and you put a full stick in the B2 channel, guess what you're going to lose? You're going to lose the other half of that lane because the computer's going to recognize that first stick. Even if you put it behind, it's going to accommodate the slower stick before it does the faster stick. So keep it in mind, no matter which way you're going to switch it. I just use that as an example so you understand where I'm coming from. And you know what? Get this. OEMs are going to do it just like that. They're going to ship systems with one HUDIMM stick and the normal stick and call it dual channel, which that's going to be a big lawsuit, I think. And everybody, and hope nobody benchmarks it. I'm sure every reviewer is going to be looking for these. Because technically, it's a dual channel. Practically, that's the question. It's practically it's a bandwidth bottleneck, guys, waiting to happen, truthfully. But this is the part that really gets me. I mean, it does. HUDIMM is being marketed as a budget-friendly DDR5 option. That's bullshit. As if the problem is that DDR5 is too fast. As if gamers and builders are sitting around saying like this, man, I wish my memory stick was slower. No. The real problem is the industry's obsession with AI and the supply chain strain and the fact that consumers' hardware is becoming an afterthought. HUDIMM is the physical manifestation of that shift. A reminder that when the industry gets squeezed, the consumer gets the compromise or gets compromised. So what does it mean for you? I know you guys are going to have that question. It means you need to pay attention, number one. It means you need to look closely at the memory you're buying. That's number two. It means you need to understand that not all DDR5 is created equal. And some of it is literally half of what you think it is. HUDIMM isn't evil. It's not dangerous. It's not going to break your system. It could do a lot of black screening and blue screening and all that, but we don't know that just yet. But it's a sign of where the industry is heading. And if we don't talk about it now, if we don't, and if we don't shine a light on it, if we don't expose it for what it really is, guys, then what's going to happen is HUDIMM is going to become the new normal. And once something becomes normal, it becomes permanent. This is why the PC Minority Report exists. I know this is my second session with you guys, but I'm going to continue with it. And you know how it rolls, guys. We're going to continue to catch things that slip through the cracks, to decide the decisions the industry makes quietly, to explain the technology that's getting pushed into the market without explanation. Because if we get wind of it, we're going to tell you about it. HUDIMM is one of those things that slip through the cracks. A quiet shift with loud consequences. A cost-saving measure disguised as innovation. A half-width DIMM in a full-width world. And you guys know that ain't going to be cracking anytime soon. And now that you know what it is, you can decide whether it belongs in your system or whether it belongs in a growing pile of solutions that solve nothing. Seriously, guys. For what it's not going to solve, it's not going to solve the shortage. It's going to make the shortage worse because people are going to want to buy more and more of them. If it goes down to half, everybody thinks, oh yeah, we can get one for $89. And you know, it's 8 gigabytes of system RAM. And you know, it just runs, single-sided density instead of dual-sided density. You know, double rate, double data rate. You guys know the drill. But the thing is this. You got chips on the both sides of, your RAM. Some of them, back years ago, only came on one side. But now they got them on both sides. What's going to happen? They're going to take half of them off. They're going to sell it to you for what it is. And they're going to say, here. And you're going to go to play your game. And guess what happens? That DIMM gets all stressed out. Because it's got half the chips taking twice the load. You got to use a little common sense here. And that's the reason why, single density was lost long years ago. Now they're bringing it back. And now they're calling it HUDIMM. No, it's single-sided. They're just pawning it off as something new. But anyway, guys, that's my 2 cents for this evening. I figured I'd bring this story to you really quick so you guys know what's going on. And if you made it to the end of the video, you are much appreciated. So hit the subscribe button if you're new to the channel. Keep me busy. I say keep me busy for the reason that helps me make more videos when I see we get more subscribers to the channel. That makes me want to make more videos when we get more subscribers to the channel. That makes me want to do more. Not saying I'm not doing enough now. It makes me want to push further. Give me a future. Give the channel a future. Hit the subscribe button. It doesn't cost you anything, and it's not breaking the bank. It's for free, guys. To hit the subscribe button is for free. I'm not charging anything for you to subscribe. I'm not going to do that. People want to donate to the channel. They know how to do it. And people that don't, and they do, I just tell them how it works. So this way, you know, you want to help support the channel, subscribe, hit the like, positive likes, much appreciated. Because if you hit the positive likes, that means YouTube has to start working. That means they have to start pushing my videos out to everybody in the world. Right now, they only keep me within a couple states. They really don't push my videos out only to my subscribers and, you know, very few that are in the world, just for say. But if we can get a lot of positive likes on the video, like maybe 1,000 or 2, they got no other choice but to push me out to everybody. Anyway, guys, we're going to jump out of here. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Until the next time, in the next video, you know who it is. We'll see you on the next one.
Slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.